Look, before y'all get mad, and it's probably gonna be nobody, but whoever comes across this video, before y'all get mad, I do not like the teams that I'm gonna name. Of course, are there players on the team that I may like? Sure, sure. But would I like them more if they weren't on these teams? Hell yeah. And this is a completely biased video. If you're looking for straight facts, statistics, you're not gonna get it here. I don't like these teams. Dead ass. I don't like them. And it's five of them. It's five definitive teams that I just actually don't like. And some of these teams I used to like. But as time goes on and I mature, they get new players, new coaches, I'm not rocking with them. So, it's five of them, like I said. I'm going to start from number 5 and then go to number 1. So, the number 5 team that I hate the most in the National Football League is the Buffalo Bills. What? EMG. You don't like the Buffalo Bills? No. No, I don't. Every time they lose, I'm happy. And one of my best friends is a Bills fan. A Bills fan. I don't care. I don't like the Bills. What is it about the Bills that I do not like? One, they always let me down. They always let me down. Because the number 6 team that I hate the most is the Kansas City Chiefs. And they got replaced by the Buffalo Bills. Every time the Chiefs and Bills would play, the Bills would be so close. So close. Oh my God, Saquon! Get out of there! Saquon's a glitch. He's too good. Every time they would play the Chiefs, whether it was regular season or postseason, they would lose dramatically. Dramatically. And that shit would piss me off. It would piss me off. Josh Allen, he be playing hella nice. And then he'll be trash. Trash. Number 4. Yes, we're already moving on to number 4. Because the Bills, I don't like them just because they be losing when I want them to win. Right? They just let me down too much. So, not too much on them. But number 4, I may have a lot to say about number 4. And that is the Cincinnati Bengals. I do not like the Bengals. And it's not because, like, the helmets are ugly, the jerseys are whack, it's in Cincinnati. None of that. I don't like how they be gassing up Joe Burrow. Empty stats, bruh. EMG, you said you weren't going to talk about statistics. Fine. I'm not going to talk about statistics. I'm not going to talk about it. But I think we're getting to the point where we have to accept that Burrow is a little overrated. He's nice. He was nice. He was nice in 2021. He brought them to the Super Bowl. But my boy cannot stay healthy for the life of him. And it actually makes me so mad. And it's not his fault. Well, depends on who you ask. I'm not going to blame you for getting hurt. There's nothing we can do about it. But to act like he is some, like, god of a football player, bro, I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it, bro. All these numbers. And what has it shown in the past years after the Super Bowl? Nothing! Nothing, bro. And it pisses me off. Oh, if we had Joe Burrow. You won't have Joe Burrow. He ain't going to play. And that shit pisses me off. Because when he does play, he do be going crazy. And I know I don't like the Cincinnati Bengals because I want them to lose. I just don't like how Cincinnati came up out of nowhere trying to say they were up next. No, you ain't up nothing. You ain't up nothing, bruh. You got T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, up nothing, bro. Won't pay. They won't pay their players. That's another thing. They don't want to pay their players, bruh. What type of organization is that? They had 2 holdouts. One from a player who has never even stepped foot on a national football field. A rookie. They were in a contract dispute with. Bro. And then Hendrickson or Henderson, whatever, bro. They didn't want to pay nobody. And it's like, bro, y'all trying to be such a great organization, yet y'all holding yourselves back. Also, their coach, he just pissed me off too. Because sometimes it's like, yo, bro, like, what is you doing? That's how I feel about the Cincinnati Bengals. Number 3. And this may be a surprise coming from an Eagles fan. The Dallas Cowboys. What? Jahan. That might come as a shock for you. But I have sort of an affinity for the Dallas Cowboys. Just because my dad is a fan of the Cowboys. But it always makes me happy to see the Cowboys lose. When the Cowboys lose, I don't even mention the game to my dad. And he ain't even like one of those where he's like a super duper fan like that. But I would never, ever, ever disrespect my dad when the Cowboys lose. Especially because he'd be like, yo, your team kind of cooking right now. I'm like, yeah, I know. However, I'm tired of Jerry Jones. I'm tired of Cowboys fans. Because Cowboys fans who aren't even born are saying that the Cowboys are nice. No. You haven't even seen your team win a Super Bowl in your lifetime, and you talk to me about your team is better than mine? Get out of here. You're delusional. You're crazy, bruh. The last time these Cowboys won a Super Bowl, some of y'all were in diapers. Unk. I'm playing. Some of y'all were going to middle school, bro. Come on, yo. That was the last time that I be choking myself up, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. But year after year, it's the same thing with the Cowboys. You know the meme, the Cowboy cycle. This is our year. Somebody gets hurt. This shit bullshit. Then it's time to rebuild. I think we're getting close to a rebuild era for the Dallas Cowboys. Am I lying? These niggas stink. They're trash. Their jerseys, I hate that they wear white uniforms at home. That's the dumbest shit ever. Their blue uniforms are way better. Hate me. But I hate them. I don't care. I don't care, bro. Jerry Jones trading away Micah Parsons. Fine, whatever. Ended in a tie. Equal trade. Balances out. No, bro. Should have paid that man. Should have paid that. You paid everybody else. Now it's time to pay him. Now he ain't going to get no bread? All right, bro. I'm out of here. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Crazy. Enough with the Cowboys. Number 2, the New England Patriots. I don't hate them as much now because they ass. But as somebody who grew up in New England, bro, especially somebody who grew up in New England, not a Patriots fan, bro. After I want to say 2011, bro, that's when shit got the worst because they started winning again. From like 07 to 2012, like around that time, bro, they were quiet. They was loud when they went to the Super Bowl. 07 was crazy. Oh, the Patriots, I ain't lose a game. They finna win, then they lose the bowl. I was souped. Bro, I was so happy when the Patriots lost the Super Bowl. To the Giants, too. NFC East team beat the undefeated team. I was like, whatever, bro. They have Plaxico in there. Like, there's some things that honestly make me so happy, and it's just seeing a Patriots fan after a loss. So accustomed to winning for so many years. And just to see the agony and pain on their faces just makes me surge with joy. Surge with joy. Big hit special teams. That's what I'm talking about. I just surge with joy every time they lose. I be talking to people. They be, oh, the Patriots, we up next. No, bro. Get out of here. Y'all are up nowhere. Like, I don't know. I don't care what happens. I want to see the Patriots go 0-17 every year. That's how I feel. That's how. And once again, growing up in New England, Patriots fans, obnoxiously obnoxious. Obnoxiously obnoxious. I don't understand how they're never in the rankings for top worst fan bases in the NFL. Maybe it's because I grew up around it and I actually understand. I know what it's like being a person of color around a bunch of Patriots fans when they win. Oh, what? You can't say that? All right, listen to me. Why? Trying to explain this because I know y'all ain't going to understand. But for some reason, I think it's because I went to a private school, all-white school. Oh, you went to a private school? Yeah, bro, I'm smart. But when you're in an environment where it's legit 1v20, no pop the balloon, no, like, you're just fighting for your life, trying to be like, nah, watch, they're going to suffer. And you just see them win, you're like, damn. But there's always some underlying racism with New England Patriots fans. I can't really explain it because it's more just like when somebody says something crazy about a player when they don't make a play and you're like, hold on, bro. Relax. Like, what the fuck is he doing, you dumb piece of... Whoa, bro. You was not talking about that white boy like that. You talking about the black dude? All right, bro. That's what I'm trying to say to y'all. And it's probably true for all 32 teams, I'm not going to lie. But in New England, bro, come on, yo. Come on, yo. It was just too much. Just too much. They was winning for too long, and now it's time for them to lose. It's the Eagles' turn. It's time for y'all to feel about that way for the Eagles, so I ain't really mad at it. Y'all can hate me. I don't give a fuck. My number one team that I hate is a team that you're seeing me play against in this video, the San Francisco 49ers. Fuck them. I do not give a fuck. I do not like the 49ers right now. I haven't really liked them since they let Kaepernick go. Oh, EMG, you still on that? Yes! Yes, and I'm so happy for this downfall because I used to love the 49ers. I think they were probably like one of my top 5 teams back in the day because of Colin Kaepernick. And to see the way they did my mans, oh, nah, he sucked. He was playing trash. Nah, they blackballed my dude out the league. I don't care what y'all telling me. I don't care what y'all are telling me. I saw it with my own eyes. And then to see them make it to the Super Bowl a couple years after that and lose, I was kind of like, yeah, I don't like these niggas like that. 2023, I was rooting for the Chiefs. I ain't never root for the Chiefs like that before, bro. I was like, please beat these motherfuckers. Please beat these motherfuckers. Please beat these motherfuckers. Like, I was like, bro. Because if Philly had just lost to the Chiefs the year before, right? If the 49ers beat the Chiefs, I would have been sick to my stomach. Pure hate, bro. They could not experience that glory like the Eagles did the past season, bro. They could not experience that Super Bowl feeling. I did not want that. I did not want that. They could not be the first team to beat the Chiefs since the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They could not be. I did not want Brock Purdy in conversations with Tom Brady. Thank God, because we all know that would have happened. And Brock Purdy, that's another reason why I don't like the Chiefs. 49ers. God damn. Oh, I don't like them so much. They got putting some juju on me to mess up what team I'm talking about. Don't throw the ball across the middle like that. You crazy? That's Zach Baum, boy. You crazy. Brock Purdy is... Talk about Joe Burrow being overrated, in my opinion. Brock Purdy is so overrated. Because some games, he can play like a number 1 overall pick. Then other games, you're reminded why he was round 7, 256. I get reminded of it. Especially this year. He's good, but he's not as great as what people say he is. Am I hating? Yes, I told you I'm hating. I am hating. What would I do if I saw Brock Purdy in public? Nothing. I'm walking by, bro. And you're like, damn, that's Brock Purdy. That's fucked up. That's cool. He's on the 49ers. When he's off the 49ers and he's not on any of the other teams that I listed, Brock Purdy. He's on the 49ers. I'm not rocking with him. Shanahan, he ain't good with quarterbacks. He ain't the quarterback whisperer like that. He's a quarterback whisperer. He said, no. He be whispering in his quarterback ear. All right, this is the way we're going to lose the Super Bowl this time. You're going to throw this interception and lose. That's why I don't like the 49ers, bro. I'm glad Debo's off the 49ers. Because when Debo was on the 49ers, he was talking crazy. Remember after the NFC Championship game when the Eagles beat them down to the ground? Boy, it was panicking. Oh, the Eagles trash. If we had everybody healthy, we would have won. No. It's crazy and it's wild, right? For my opinion to be this hate oriented, right? And if an NFL player who is part of those teams that I listed were to watch this video, they'd be like, yo, this nigga is crazy. This is football hate. This isn't real life hate. This is the fun of the game. Am I going to call you a bitch or anything? No. I know how to play within the lines. All right, no penalties over here. I'm very disciplined. I'm a coachable player. I'm just saying what I see with my eyes. And especially in the media, it just gets to a point where sometimes you just got to speak the truth, bias or not. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't got the stats. Even if I had the stats, I'd still be right. Everybody can hate on the Eagles. Oh, fuck the Eagles. Fuck the tush push. Jalen Hurts trash. A.J. Brown is diva. All of that. Y'all can say all of that. And I'm going to be fine because my team 4-0. Where your team at? All the teams that I listed are trash besides the Bills. But some way, somehow, I know deep down in my soul that the Bills will let me down once again because I've been praying. I've been manifesting for a Bills-Eagles Super Bowl for the past 3 years. The past 3 years. And I have not gotten it. I just want to see a Super Bowl where Philadelphia Eagles with Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Smith, Zach Bond, Guantanamo Bay, Exciting Whites, all of them, JC, JD, all of them. beat the hell out of the Buffalo Bills. That's all I want to see, bro. Because I know 1 through 4, the Eagles can beat easily. We seen the Bills and Eagles play before. That game was crazy. The walk-off joint, Jalen Hurts putting his hands up. Yeah, I do this shit, bitch. I do this shit, cuz. I want to see him do that on the biggest stage in February. Because I know he can. Yeah, I'm biased. What you gonna do about it? Because you biased. I live to see these teams fail. It's honestly keeping me alive at this point. We can get the stats maybe one day, not today. I'm out of here. Fuck those teams.